Alright everyone, welcome back again to some more of 999. I believe where we last left off we were stuck in the library trying to resolve some puzzles here and there, but I think we're nearing the end. So if anything else, we're just going to cut straight through it and get into the game. So if anything else, thank you all for watching. Let's get into it.
It was these four people who planned the initial experiment.
Alright guys, welcome back.
Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together. Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
So it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido.
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonori Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field. Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with humans produced the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. Why is that? How could it happen? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer. That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it. Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
That's right.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstand.
Well, Snake is kind of right because it's similar to what Clover was talking about, how in pressured situations, the answer will come to you. Kind of like how I was trying to figure out how to open the coffin that had Snake inside it, and all of a sudden I got a telepathic answer as to how to do it. It was like the weirdest thing.
Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen? If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Come on, there's no way.
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands? What would happen then? A person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver. What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. Close enough, at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the Nonori Project began. By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld Experiment?
No, I haven't.
You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see. In theory, it is supposed to test for the existence of telepathy.
Oh. So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary Project. The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret. Some of them, he found, had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped. There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children total. For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance with the fields. The first is epiphany. The other is danger. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind? It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany. The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access. That's where Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the Nonary game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into a life-or-death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields. The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q. Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely? It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule. All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely. It was the same with the Gigantic in Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields. The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
That was the simplest? Wow. Okay.
Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses? Get down here already!
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here, and soon.
Hold it. There's one more thing I want to ask you.
Hmm?
Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it? Yes, I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiment. After all, You couldn't exactly play a nonary game with any less, could you?
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children. However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing. They were brother and sister, like Clover and I. The brother's name was Aoi. The sister's name was... Her name was Akane. That was the girl who died.
I have a feeling Aoi is Santa.
Akane Kurashiki died?
Or, oh, wow, okay.
9 years ago? Then, who is June? No. That's impossible. It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything. It was someone else. Of course it was. It has to be.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine. Let's get back down there, all right? I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
Alright, wow. After that long exposition of a story, continue onward. It says Sheldrake 5 on the bottom. Okay. What are we looking for now? Ah. This red book says Dad kind on it. Uh-huh. Owen. Light blue. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do 7. 1 to 7, 1 to 7. Can I examine the books? Alright guys, I found it. I was playing around with the books and I'm just like, oh, that's right, it's Sheldrake. But did it say 5 at the end of the shadow picture? Yes, I think we need to find the 5th volume. Well, would you look at that? There's a big red button behind this book. I guess we should press this button. What was that sound? It sounded like something really big was moving. It came from the top floor. Alright, let's go check it out. Okay, well, finally. We have a means. Looks like the grid's changed. I think we turn around. There it is. $13, $14, $10, $13. 13, 14, 10, 13. Let me see something. I don't see any reason to go back down to the bottom floor. Alright. What does that number have to do? Hold on. Bookshelf is moving. Wait, what? The bookshelf on the left is... Alright, maybe... Why is it saying it's moving? I can't go down. Alright, maybe... Find out if I go to the thing. There's a keyboard in front of the numbers. There are 4 Roman numerals on the wall. It's gotta be a hint of some sorts. Do you think we just need to put in the numbers from the wall on the keyboard? No, you can't. The keyboard doesn't have any number keys. You can't type in stuff like 3 or 4. Then that means... Well, I bet you gotta type something on that keyboard. But you can only enter letters. And it looks like you can only enter 4 letters. Let's see how it works. Hit enter once you type in the letters. You can erase what you type with clear. Let's give it a shot. That won't help me. Hold on. I need to find out what those... I just don't get this. That was the point of these Roman... What's Snake doing? These Roman numerals, if you convert them to Arabic numerals, you have 13, 14, 10, and 13. True. This keyboard only has letters, and we can only enter 4 letters. Then why don't you just convert the numbers to letters? Okay, hold on. Is there any other hint here besides that? Can we go down? There's no reason to go downstairs. Alright, hold on a second. You know what? I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna input something that they always talked about in the game. What was it called? The dead. Let me see. E-A-D. Whoa! Good job. Yeah, you did it, Junpei. It's unlocked now. Good job, Junpei. Well there, don't get too excited. The password was dead, remember? Just make me think whatever's waiting for us isn't good. So what? Jeez, you're such an old lady. You can't be worrying about stuff like that. I mean, come on. We got it to unlock, didn't we? Let's go. Hurry it up. Alright. Any door? There's a hand in the middle of it, though. Oh, I think we can, I think it's this. No, nothing? Alright. So, maybe it is the metal grate here. And we got the silver with. Damn it! I can't get it to open. This thing won't even budge. Why not? We put in the password. What else do we have to do? And that means it's the other door. Thank you for that. Get out. Alright, let's get this thing open. I can't believe I got that in the first go. I was just guessing. Dead.
All right, this is the next.
Ugh, the door!
Did that just close on its own?
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see. Damn it. It looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over on the right. There's a card reader next to it. It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Well, yeah, that might work, but...
Hey! Wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, man.
Looks that way.
No way!
For real?
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer. I rather doubt that, however, so it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right then, let's begin.
Holy cow, the overview of this place is just... I mean, it looks small from up top, but... Alright. Let's check this out. Oh, a nautical. Hey, Junpei, isn't this a nautical table? Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before. The material's been added. Let me check out the new material we got. Wait, what? Full, half slow, full, half dead stop. Found in the chart room. What about the other one? Study nautical. Here we go. Just found the drafting table. The faded line on the right must be connected to the line on the left edge. I'm just making sure I got through all of it. There's some old computer monitors in this desk. You don't see CRT monitors that much anymore. Ooh, what's this? There's a control panel in front of the big screen here. Wonder if any of these buttons do anything. Something on the screen now. What's this? There are 15 cells here with numbers and letters in them. Let me see that. Ah, I see. So whenever you touch a cell, the ones next to it turn on or off. You just gotta use that to make the all cells on the right and the bottom screen. Hey, Junpei, I found this piece of paper under that thing. You want to take a look at it? Do you think this might have something to do with the puzzle? It's a piece of paper Clover gave me. There are a bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs on it. Just like she said, this is probably related to the puzzle on the screen somehow. Thanks, Clover. This really helps. Alright, let's go back and try it again. Anyway, looks like I just need to make all of the cells all green. Can I see the hint? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Wait a second. Do you mean to tell me I could have click this hint for the previous... Oh, whatever. I'm done. Let me hit back. I need to see the paper. I just need to plug in a number for each letter. Alright, let me try again. Oh, I don't want to do that. Put it back. Uh-huh. Just fiddling around, man. Let me check out the other stuff first. I wonder what the hell this thing is for. There's something on the front that looks like a compass. Okay, looks like there's a compass on there. Now I get it. What do you mean? I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I solved a puzzle like this one in the wheelhouse. I think I just need to do the same thing here. Same thing. The important part is this nautical table we just found. I just have to match it up with the directions of the compass with the lines on the nautical table. I used the steering wheel in the wheelhouse, but this time I think I'm going to use the wheel attached to the side here. Show me now. Of course. This looks like it probably works the same way the steering wheel in the wheelhouse did. If I just touch the direction I want it to turn to, the compass will turn in that direction. I hit stop and the compass is pointing where I want it to. And bang, something will happen if I do it right. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I don't even think I have the thing. Will the hint help me? Oh, okay. Alright. So... east, Then I want to say east. I don't know what this, wait, maybe this means south. Okay, east, south, west. Then I don't know what this arrow indicates, because I feel like this arrow is going down for south. East, south, west. Unless this is south. Unless this is north. Hold on. East, northwest, south, west. Okay, let me take a look at it one more time. Alright, let me try it. B. South. West. Southeast. Northeast. East. North. And east. You did it, Junpei. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Knock it off. Hey, we don't have time for screwing around right now. Check out the right side of the monitor. Just kind of slid open and something came out. Yeah, heard a noise too. You know that big box in the hall by the exit? I think it made a noise. Like something unlocking, you know? A noise, huh? Helm emblem. A metal plate shaped like a shield. It's a symbol that looks like a steering wheel engraved on it. Okay, good to know. Alright, what's this one? Is this the same computer? Whoa, well now we got something on the screen at least. What is this? Oh, wait a minute. I saw something like this when I figured out the Morse code puzzle back in the communications office. Morse code, yeah. Dots here look like bits from Morse code. There's 2 dots in the first line, 4 in the second, and 1 in the last. If I don't understand, well, perhaps you should give it a shot anyway. If I do that, though, maybe I ought to run through the instructions. If I hold the button down, I'll enter a da. If we enter our answer, it'll automatically determine if it was correct answer or not. Alright, let's do this. Wait, I didn't see the thing though. Okay, I'm just guessing because I didn't get to see the whole picture. I need to see it one more time. Alright, let me see it again. Oh yeah, I didn't see it. Alright, forget it. I'll come back to this one later. It's not showing me. That thing wasn't showing me what I wanted to see, so I'm gonna look around for a bit more. Me take a gander. Alright, that's probably the exit, but we don't have a means to get out yet, so. Alright, 9 cells. Alright guys, I had to look this one up. So I believe this one is middle and got it. Cool. You're so smart. You seem to have done an excellent job and solved the puzzle. Just what I would have just what I expected of you, Junpei. Come on, you're embarrassing me. Oh, look at cocky kid, we don't have got time for that. Look at this. Check out the right edge of the control panel. The lid slid open, something came out. Okay, we're collecting emblems. Alright, cool. Got you. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video here for today. Thank you all for watching. When we come back, we're going to continue on solving the rest of these puzzles, getting the rest of the emblems, and hopefully getting out of here. So if anything else, thank you all for watching. Until the next one.